Hey everybody, thanks so much for tuning in. Happy New Year's, and let's get ready to kick some butt, right? I want to congratulate everyone that set a New Year's resolution because setting that intention is such a great start. But if you're depending on your willpower to get you to the finish line, well, then you might be a little disappointed, and I don't want that to happen. So that's what we're going to talk about today. If you don't know me, or if you haven't tuned in earlier, my name is Michele Burghardt, and I am a hypnotherapist and I'm a coach. And I work with individuals and I work with organizational teams to either make positive changes or improve production, performance, right? And I do that by helping them uplevel their behaviors, habits, and beliefs on the subconscious level using this very unique combination of information and transformation. And that's where this willpower thing kind of comes in because it's kind of sneaky. Because the name alone implies that it's a really powerful tool. And it is, but it's not quite as powerful as we think it is. And let me explain why. Now, you may remember that our conscious mind is our everyday mind, right? It's our everyday brain because it manages our short-term memory, and it's where we learn, it's where we analyze, it's where we make all our decisions. This is where the idea of your New Year's resolution came from. But unfortunately, this is not the part of your brain that generates behavior. So this is your goal setter, but back here, this is your goal getter. Okay? But let's examine a little bit about what your conscious mind does every day, right? Imagine, if you will, that every single little thing your conscious mind needs to remember to do on a day-to-day basis. Just think about that as an orange on a plate. Okay, so getting up when the alarm rings is an orange. Getting to work on time, that's an orange. Picking Billy up from school, that's an orange. Calling to make a doctor's appointment, that's an orange. Paying your bills, that's an orange. Stopping for milk, an orange. It just goes on and on and on and on. And then you add one more orange to your plate, your New Year's resolution. So I'm going to double my sales, or I'm going to quit smoking, and I'm going to eat healthy, or I'm going to keep my car clean, whatever it is, doesn't matter, right? Once there are too many oranges for your brain to juggle on a day-to-day basis, it begins to let things fall off. And it lets the least important things fall off first. Okay, so what's more important on a day-to-day basis? To pick the kids up from school or to make that sales call? Okay, your brain holds on to what's most important in the moment, not in the long term, in the moment. Okay, so the less important thing is going to fall by the wayside. That's why a typical New Year's resolution may only last 2 or 3 days, right? Because it's essentially what you're asking your brain to do is create a new habit. But habits are formed and maintained in your subconscious. So to create a new habit, you have to retrain the brain at the subconscious level so it will know how to do this new behavior that you want it to do. Because if you want to become a non-smoker, it doesn't know how to do that until you teach it. Less than 1 out of 10 people maintain their New Year's resolution because it's just hard to change a habit using only your conscious awareness. I mean, it can be done, but it's really, really hard. And every time you're under stress or anytime anything out of the ordinary happens, your brain naturally reverts back to its original default programming. So that entire process simply is just really, really painful, right? So now you can stop beating yourself up about your goals because if you really want to change something, you know how to do it. You pick up the phone and you call me because I can help you make the changes where it counts. I mean, I help people upgrade their habits, their beliefs, and their behaviors every single day. And I can help you too. Remember, if you continue to do what you're doing, you're going to continue to have what you have. And that's totally okay as long as it makes you happy. If you're not happy, well, then you've got to do something different in order to get different results. And, I always tell people that's not a Micheleism, that's physics. Yes, I practice what I preach, and I'm going to have some exciting news to announce shortly, so keep a lookout for that. I'm looking forward to growing along with you. It's really kind of exciting. Well, that's all for today. As always, I really appreciate you watching and your support. And until next time, take care and I love you. Bye-bye.